Okay, I'm going to announce the class number 2 to start lining up. I need Daxton Dallin, Braden Anderson, Emma Madsen, Halia Francis, Daisy Bocut, Canyon Bocut, Kaylee Eddington, Ruby Hansen, Kix Dallin.
So first of all, a little loud. First of all, I'd like to thank you guys for having me out here today. It was an absolutely wonderful, beautiful drive to come out here. Luckily, the wind wasn't blowing too hard, so I got decent fuel mileage. But wonderful show. After watching the Wyoming State Fair here this last week, I'm gonna do some things I actually saw them doing. They kind of describe them a certain different way in terms of how they're talking it. Because again, as much as we tell people we're looking for some skeletal width, we're looking at body, mass, I also have to remember that a lot of these operations have different things in mind. They have different bucks that they're going to take these females to. And so you have to kind of cater to that and know that. But in the end, still finding the best use today. The young lady out in front. Ladies and gents, if you don't see this one right as she walks in and right away assess with quality, I think you need to start training yourself to that. This sheep is awesome in terms of some leg length. Love the sweep that she has to her lower rib, and she still packs that with so much width and dimension at the ground. This only leads me to believe she's got massive dimension up high. The young lady has a very nice year to go ahead and win this class. Now, the one in second, the one in second for me is one that you tie to from the side. I absolutely think this one is incredible about the way she's built. Love how her neck ties on the top side of her shoulder. Love the shallowness of blade that she has. Now, if I'm to change her and the sheep behind her actually do this better, she's not the most powerful thing out there. But when you study her at the ground, she has enough base width. She's got the unique pieces to be a unique breeding animal for this young lady. Again, a high quality animal just needs a shot more power today to compete with the one ahead of it. And as we're moving down the line, the young lady over here, again, a sheep that I loved in terms of having some center body, in terms of some current look to its rib shape. Love the depth of twist that she has. Just for me, young lady, she's getting to be just a shot more moderate in terms of her make. I like to lengthen her out in terms of her shoulder, make her a shot taller fronted, but a very nice unit to go ahead and go third. Similar case in the fourth hole. I love this sheep in terms of some roundness of rib. I love the wide pin set that this ewe has. Just for me, again, I'd like to raise her up just a shot, make her a notch more longer, more extended throughout. Widen out her chest just a notch more as well, but a very nice ewe to go ahead and go next. Young lady does a great job presenting the ewe that'll come next. Love how she gets this one nice and extended throughout. Again, one is you can get the handle on this one, still handles with plenty of stand-up rack shape. My only issue with her, she's starting to wash and dish her loin ever so slightly. And again, as she gets on the go, she's one that's a shot straighter, needs to handle her hock and high leg better because she gets up her spine, but a very nice ewe to go ahead and go next. And then finally, the young lady's ewe to come next. I know she's little, folks, but I still think there's plenty of good quality to that ewe. Again, although she seems like she's deeper chested, I still love how youthful she is. I love the true shape and touch and tone that this one has. Again, you just get her out here with some bigger ones that have a few more days on feed, have a shot more condition to them, and that's where she probably struggles. But again, a very nice ewe to go ahead and go next. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and give the first class ewes a big round of applause.
After we're done showing the ewe lambs, there'll be a pen of 2 ewe lambs. So if you want to show a pen, a pen of 2 is by the same, just got to be shown by the same breeder. So hang on to them.
Whether you are purchasing a car, buying a home, managing an investment property, starting a small business, or leaving behind a legacy, American Family Insurance will help you protect your dream. Bear River Animal Hospital takes care of small and large animals, providing pediatric care all the way up to senior pets. They deliver high-quality, customized vet services with their dedicated team. Services include exams, vaccinations, surgeries, dentistry, fully equipped laboratory and pharmacy, along with x-ray and ultrasound. Many of these same services can be conveniently provided on the farm. Bear River Animal Hospital is filled with highly trained animal lovers who will provide the best care for the animals in your life.
Okay, I need class 3 to start lining up. Quincy Francis, Tyler Eddington, Emma Matson, Baylor Boca, Knox Dallin, Macy Woodruff, Georgia LeBlanc, Macy Woodruff, Nevaeh Boer, Emma Matson.
Our judge today is Bill Dallas from Wyoming, Wheatland, Wyoming, and certainly we're thankful for, glad to have him here and judging this breeding show. We are on the second class of ewe lambs, so.
A very nice pair, and a very challenging pair, but a very similar pair in my opinion. The young lady's one that'll come out and win today for me is one that when this young lady gets this you going, she gives you an impeccable look from the side. Love the chest to flank ratio. Love how big she is in terms of her body. Still wide and dimensional at the ground. Young lady, if I'm to change her, she needs to be reassembled in her hip joint junction. She needs to travel just a shot better at the ground, but a very nice ewe to go ahead and win. The young lady that'll come in second. Again, another ewe that still struggles in terms of when you ask her to get out and lead. She just gets to be a notch shorter striding. Again, she actually holds the advantage in terms of how her hip loin is, and she's better in terms of her loin structure. Just for me, young lady, I like to lengthen her out through her head and neck just a shot, make her a shot more feminine there, but a very nice female to go ahead and go second in today's class. Young lady's blue ewe is one that I love from the side. Ladies and gents, I love the length and extension that this one has through her front 1/3. She's still so current and round in terms of her body shape. My only issue with her, and this will come with days, again, she needs to be pulled down deeper into her flank. I like to see her deeper in terms of her twist, but a very nice ewe to go ahead and go third in today's class. Young ladies, you now go ahead and come fourth. Again, has no problems in terms of being mass and dimensional. Love this one in terms of stand-up rack shape. Still very good in terms of her loin. As you truly study her, though, she wants to narrow up to her pins ever so slightly, and I'd like to see her a shot stouter at the ground in comparison to some of the ones ahead of her, but a very nice ewe to go ahead and go next. And then the young man's ewe. Again, love this guy in terms of body shape. Love this gal in terms of body shape. I love how square built she is at the ground. She as well struggles in terms of her hip, in terms of the structure of her loin just a shot. And I'd like to make her taller and more extended through her front 1/3 as well. But a very nice class. Let's go ahead and give these exhibitors a big round of applause.
Once they leave the ring, we need class 3 in here.
In the show ring, every detail matters.
At Adams Wealth Advisors,
your details
matter to us.
Big J Milling has high-quality wheat flours for the baking industry. They specialize in providing top-grade flour for commercial bakeries, bakery and restaurant distributors, as well as home bakers.
Another very nice class, and the young man's you that'll go ahead and win it for me today. Again, ladies and gents, if you're starting to follow kind of with what I like them to be attractive through their front 1/3. I like them to still get progressively deeper towards their flank, still have plenty of power, but truly still have some ring presence, some look and some femininity to them. And I think the young man's you does exactly that. In addition, she still has plenty of stoutness at the ground. She's big-footed. If you want to argue, she's one of the longer bladed ones in the top three. I wouldn't argue with you much there, but a very nice you to go ahead and win. I love the young lady's blue U from the pattern aspect. Long and extended ahead of her blade. Love how her neck ties out on the top side of her shoulder. Again, I love the turn she has to her lower body. My only issue with her, if you study her from the top of her blade to the point of her shoulder, she's just a shot deeper there in relationship to her flank, but a very nice U to go ahead and go second in a very competitive top trio. Young ladies, you now go ahead and come third. Again, you might not tie to this one directly, but again, this is a very nice U in terms of the massive dimension she has over the top side of her rack, how level and flat she is over her loin. To me, she's just starting to get a shot more played from the side. I like to see her more youthful and attractive through that front end, and travel out just a shot better off her high too as well, but a very nice U to go ahead and go next. The young ladies you now come next in the fourth hole. Again, she's not the most powerful you out here, but for me, you don't have to always be the most powerful. I love the attractive look that this one gets. Still, another thing, similar to the one she brought out earlier, this one just struggles a shot when on the go. Just a shot straighter there, getting up in her spine, but a very nice you to go ahead and go next. Ladies and gentlemen, I like the you that'll go ahead and come fifth. This one's still so deep and fresh in terms of her body shape. Still round in terms of her rim. I love how massive she is out of her hip and high leg. Just for me, she needs to be better in terms of the length of her shoulder. I'd like to stouten her up even in terms of her foot size, just a shot in comparison to some of the ones ahead of her, but a very nice you to go ahead and come next. And then the young lady's more natural colored you that'll go ahead and follow. One for me that's still big in terms of her pin stack, current in terms of her body shape. She's just too plain, just a shot deeper in terms of her chest floor there, but a very nice class. Let's go ahead and give these exhibitors a big round of applause.
Okay, bring in the top two ewe lambs in each class. Bring in the top two. This is for the grand champion.
C&K Construction has been building homes for northern Utah families for over 25 years. Their experience and expertise ensure things get done right. Let C&K Construction build the house while you make it a home.
Okay, after he gets done placing these ewe lambs, giving us a grand in reserve, and he'll place them on down so that you know where you stood. Then we'll do a pen of 2 ewe lambs. So if you've got a pen of 2 ewe lambs, be ready to come in the ring.
Let's go ahead and give these ewe lamb exhibitors a big round of applause. Quality set. As a county, you guys should be very proud to have ewe lamb exhibitors, ewe exhibitors with this kind of quality and this type of depth. It's not very often as a judge do I get to see 6 of very similar built sheep, 6 sheep that are all very good in one aspect or another. Again, I think I talked to them enough in class. I'm going to glance at them one more time and then go select you a champion reserve and then go shake the hands of 3rd through 6th.
Our grand champion ewe lamb goes to Kaylee Eddington. Reserve champion goes to Tyler Eddington. 3rd place goes to Corey Garn. 4th place goes to Canyon Bocut. 5th place goes to Sage Garn. Sorry, Baylor Bocut. 5th place to Sage Garn, and then 6th place to Daisy Bocut. Let's give them a round of applause.
Okay, bring in your pen of 2 ewe lambs, pen of 2.
Central Milling is the farmer, the miller, and the baker working to preserve American farmland for tomorrow while preserving the highest quality of flour and grains to the bakers of today. Select the best products for your family by using Central Milling Company.
Century 21 Naomi, and we are ready to celebrate 100 years of the Box Elder County Fair. From the first ride on the Ferris wheel to your first set of keys, we're here for all of life's big moments. Whether you're buying, selling, expanding the farm, or building your dream home, we've got the know-how and the hometown heart to get it done. Like the fair, we believe in showing up for our neighbors, working hard, and having a whole lot of fun along the way. So grab a scone, chocolate-covered strawberries, and cheer on the rodeo, and remember, wherever you are on your journey, Century 21 Naomi is here to bring you home.
Okay, after he's done talking about this pen of these pens of 2 ewe lambs, we'll begin the yearling ewe class. Yearling ewes.
I love this. I love this parent discussion. I love this parent class simply for the fact of being, one, you want to see if the parent is similar. You also want to see if the parents has some slight differences to them because you know these breeders want some different things out of these ewes. Again, a very nice class, a very interesting class. The ones I pulled this side over here will go ahead and be my top 5. I'll talk my way through them. The other ones over here, I went ahead and told them the things I liked, the things I changed. But again, a very nice class. It makes it even more challenging when you have the champion or reserve champion ewe lambs come in as the same pair. They'll go ahead and be your first place. Love the commonality that these two have. Love the length and extension, how athletic they are in terms of their body shape. A very nice pair to go ahead and win today. It gets a shot closer for me there because then we have some differences in terms of build. We have some differences in terms of look. The young man's blue ewe and the young lady's white-legged ewe will go ahead and come second for me. Again, I love these ewes in terms of body shape. I love them in terms of having some mass dimension. They're very different in terms of their length and extension, their length of blade. But again, very powerful, very big body. 2 very nice ewes for these 2 young exhibitors. We'll go ahead and follow up in third, the 2 young ladies over here to my right. Love the length and extension that these 2 have. Love how round they are in terms of their body shape. Again, maybe not the most powerful duo out here, but still very good in terms of the way they're built. Need to both travel better in terms of their feet and legs. Following that up are the 2 young ladies out in front of me. Love these sheep for as athletic as they are in terms of their body shape. Still round and robust there. Very deep in terms of their twist. Just for me, need to be a shot better looking. They're just a shot plainer from the side. And then to round out the pair are the 2 littler ewes over here on the side. Again, very good in terms of some width and dimension. Very good in terms of squareness of build. A very nice pair that these individuals have. Let's give them a big round of applause as they exit the ring.
Capener & Company Real Estate is a full-service property management company here to help you through all your housing needs. They specialize in new construction, commercial, and residential investments and property management. Daisy Pack. Let us meet your expectations. Located in Garland, Utah.
Use Elison Trucking for all your trucking needs. They are big enough to serve, small enough to care. Elison Trucking in Tremonton is a proud supporter of the Box Elder County Fair.
A very nice trio we have out here, and a trio with also very big differences. The young lady now go ahead and win this class. I love this ewe in terms of the look that she gives from the side, how bold and round she is in terms of her body shape, and how she ties it neatly from her shoulder into a nice round rib and a wide pin set from behind. A very nice ewe to go ahead and win. Now, young man, your ewe does not struggle in terms of mass and dimension, and I love that about that ewe. I love how stout she is in her forearm, how big she is in terms of her pin set, how robust she is in terms of her body shape. Young man, just for me, I like to trim her up in her blade ever so slightly, make her a shot shorter in terms of her shoulder, but a very nice ewe to go ahead and go second. And then the young man's ewe will go ahead and come third. One that I really liked in terms of some curtness of body shape, I like the youthfulness that she still has through her head and neck. Just for me, I wish she had a shot more bone, shot more power, but a very nice ewe to go ahead and go next. Let's give these exhibitors a round of applause.
The Utah FFA Association wishes all those involved in this year's county fair good luck.
There's a lot to know when it comes to buying insurance. That's why it's important to have an independent agent looking out for you and your family. Whatever you're looking to protect, Advanced Insurance Services can help. Let Sherry Pally help make sure you have the right coverage and are getting all the discounts you deserve. She can shop.
Hey, give them a round of applause. They'll go ahead and be first.
Any aged ewes? We got aged ewes.
There's a lot to know when it comes to buying insurance. That's why it's important to have an independent agent looking out for you and your family. Whatever you're looking to protect, Advanced Insurance Services can help. Let Sherry Pally help make sure you have the right coverage and are getting all the discounts you deserve. She can shop several carriers to find the company that is right for you. Call for a free insurance review today.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership, we're your friends.
And your neighbors.
We grew up here. 4 generations of Hansons have gone to school here.
And we've been part of this community for decades.
And serving the people we know and care about.
As a locally owned and operated business, we understand what matters to you because it matters to us too. At Hanson Motors, you're not just a customer, you're family. We're here for the long haul because we're in this together. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
Let's go ahead and start off with a round of applause for all your breeding sheep exhibitors as we select the Supreme Champion ewe. Again, I feel I talked them enough. There's a lot of good here in this set in terms of the things that they do well, the things that they do, things I like to change about them. But again, I think I talked them enough on the mic in terms of the things I like to change, the things that they do well. Again, thank you all for having me. Before I forget, though, go ahead and give a big round of applause for all the ring help, all you parents that have helped throughout the years, and any of the 4-H and FFA advisors for all they do throughout the county. Again, it's been a great show thus far. With that being said, I've got 2 in mind that I really like in terms of being champion, reserve champion overall. I'll put down the mic and go shake the hands of 1-2.
Okay, let's bring those ram lambs in. Ram lambs.
With over 60 years of experience and personalized service, Guild Mortgage is your key to home ownership in Box Elder County and beyond. Stop by or give us a call today. Guild Mortgage, own what matters.
JD Truck Repair in Tremont offers truck and trailer repair services, including new and used tires and mobile service.
For over 15 years, King Farms Trucking has focused on developing lanes that provide excellent service to their customers, as well as providing their drivers with maximum pay, home time, and year-round consistency. Join their team today.
Kent's is your one-stop shop for fresh produce, bakery items, deli, and meat. Stop by today for fast, friendly service.
Hoffman AI Breeders has been serving the cattle industry for over 38 years. They are a proud supporter of this year's Box Elder County Fair.
Have your yearling rams ready. Have your yearling rams ready.
A very nice class that we have here, and a very unique individual to go ahead and win. I love this ram for how long and extended he is to his front 1/3. Again, looking at this young lady's U-base, they're very similar there in terms of being long and extended, shallowness of blade, still current in terms of their body shape. Just for me, young lady, I'd maybe like to have him pack more punch, give him a lot, make him deeper in terms of his twist, not stouter in terms of his forearm, but a very nice ram to go ahead and win. Young lady's ram that comes in second probably does that a shot better. I love that in terms of stoutness of forearm. I love how masculine he is in terms of his head, still bold in terms of his body shape. Just for me, I'd like to reassemble him in terms of his build ever so slightly. I'd like to square him up at the ground. I'd like him to be a shot bigger in terms of his pin set up high, but a very nice ram to go ahead and go second. Young man's ram now go ahead and come third. Again, love one for some length and extension, longness of his neck, neatness of his neck. Just for me, hits me a shot plainer from the side there. I wish he had a shot more lower leg and power as well, but a nice ram to go ahead and go third. And then the young lady's little ram to go ahead and come out fourth. I see a lot of future in terms of this guy. Just for me today, he's not quite as powerful, he's not quite as square at the ground, but a very nice ram to go ahead and go fourth. Let's give these exhibitors a big round of applause.
By installing Ritchie Waterers, you save water while keeping it fresh and always available to your animals. You protect the land by keeping natural water clean and soil healthy. And you conserve power because they're energy efficient. We're committed to helping you create a prosperous, sustainable, and regenerative future. Because we know, like you know, that every saved drop matters. Ritchie, Freshwater for life.
A very nice pair that the two young ladies brought out here. A little bit some differences in age, but again, they both do things very, very well in terms of being current, in terms of their body shape, still being stout and dimensional at the ground. Again, one has just a few more days on feed. You can see how he's going to progress, and you can see that the other one is just in the earlier days of that. But a very nice pair. Let's give these exhibitors a big round of applause.
Okay, yearling rams, bring them in. Okay, after he gets done placing these two, we'll need the first and second place ram lamb back in to the grand champion ram. Oh, we'll do the age first. I'm sorry, we got an aged ram, so.
We'll go ahead and keep them in this order. Again, a very nice pair that we have here. The young ladies ram that'll go ahead and win. I love in terms of some length and extension up front. Love how correct he is in terms of the angle to his shoulder. Still gets progressively deeper towards his flank. Well, I like to make it better in terms of his hip-loin junction. Absolutely. And is he the most powerful thing in here? Absolutely not. But I love that one in terms of how he's built, how he's put together. A very nice ram to go ahead and win. Young man, your ram holds the advantage in terms of some stoutness and power. Just for me, I like to clean him up in terms of his pieces. I love to see him shallower in terms of his blade. I still wish he would get progressively deeper towards his flank. And for as old as he is, I still wish he'd have more shape and dimension to his lower leg and handle with a shot more stand-up rack shape. But a very nice pair. Let's go ahead and give these exhibitors a big round of applause.
Okay, bring the aged rams in. Aged ram.
Again, another very nice pair. The young ladies ram, I'll go ahead and win it for me. Again, wins it from a handle aspect. He's better in terms of his rack. He's better in terms of his loin there. Still bold in terms of his body shape. Now, ladies and gents, I do not love this one in terms of structure. He needs to be better off his height, too. He's getting up entirely too up in terms of his spine. But a very nice ram to go ahead and win on sheer merit of width, mass, dimension. The young ladies ram that comes out in second definitely handles his structure better in terms of being more correct to the angle to his set. Love the angle to his shoulder and how his neck ties there. He gives you a good look from the side. He just gets to be a notch sharper in terms of his handle. Needs to be better in terms of his loin. But a very nice pair. Let's go ahead and give these exhibitors a big round of applause.
Yeah, we're going to bring in the top 2 ram lambs, the top 2 yearlings, and the top 2 aged rams, and we'll go for the grand champion. So bring them in.
Let's go ahead and give all of our ram exhibitors a big round of applause. It's not very often at a county fair that you'll see so many ram exhibitors, and so to see this amount of rams that we've seen today, and just to see the amount of kids that are working with the rams, it's truly, truly impressive. And as a county, you guys have to be very proud that you have so many breeding sheep exhibitors, and to make this show as good as it is. Again, very nice set that we have here. Again, similar like I did with the ewes, I'll go out and select your champion reserve, and then I'll go ahead and shake the hands of 3 through 6. Again, one more big round of applause for an incredible breeding sheep show.
Grand champion ram, Sage Garn. And reserve champion, Macy Woodruff. Paisley Anderson, 3rd place. Braden Anderson, 4th. Macy Woodruff, 5th. Sam Murray, 6th. Give them a round of applause.
Mountain Valley Printing is your one-stop print shop. They print on all apparel, as well as photo prints, copies, canvases, metal prints, banners, and more. Check out their Bear River High School merch shop for amazing swag. They even have fundraising opportunities.
Pizza Plus, made from scratch. Quality pizza, famous for their breadsticks.
Rudd Funeral Home is a locally owned family-operated business. Joe Rudd and his family, as well as their devoted staff, are committed to providing you with the best service possible during a difficult time. Their beautiful facilities have all the necessary amenities. A large viewing room can also double as a smaller, more intimate funeral chapel. The chapel is even equipped with streaming capabilities to make sure family and friends are connected no matter how far they may be. Rudd Funeral Home is there to help you in your time of need. Roach Ranches supports the people that support them and the fantastic youth of the Valley. Thank you for over 60 years in business, quality seed stocking, gravel, and hunting. Rock and Roll Construction Products, providing U-Cart concrete and landscaping products.
At Roach Financial Group, take advantage of our Salt Lake City, Utah, and our Tremont, Utah offices. Locally in Tremont, Utah, we have Julie Holmes as our client management specialist. We have Riley Summers as our investment management specialist, and Chrissy Roach as our life, health, and Medicare specialist. When you're with Roach Financial Group, you're with the Cowboys.
A very nice trio, and again, for those of you that aren't aware of what the trio is, again, they have to have two U's and a Ram mixed in. Again, looking for some similarities, but also looking for some complementation, especially when you throw the Ram out here with them. With that being said, the group here over to my right will go ahead and win this class. I think a good set in terms of all being round, in terms of their body shape, offering up plenty of power, just a very similar, consistent set of sheep in this flock. They'll go ahead and win. The set out here in the middle will go ahead and be second. Love the two in terms of having a big pin set, big in terms of the rack. They might just have one outlier that just needs a shot more power, a shot more expression, but with the confidence I have of these ones passing on some muscle to the other one, that's going to make it a very impressive lamb base. Again, a high quality set for this individual out here in the middle. Congratulations to you. And then the individuals over here to the end. Again, ones that offer some differences on both sides. Again, love the Ram in terms of the power and mass he has to offer. Definitely passes that with the other ones. Just for me, ones that need to be a shot better in terms of the way they look, just hit me a shot plain. But a very nice set. Let's go ahead and give them a round of applause.
Rupp Trucking Excavating is a family-owned and operated construction business specializing in site prep and site utilities, Brothers Blaine and Brent Rupp have spent the last 45 years priding themselves on a project well done. What began small has turned into a company of over 70 employees and includes work such as demolition, sewer and water installation, earthwork, septic systems, and waste containers. Rupp's operates several gravel pits and offers both delivery and pickup. Contact Rupp's for your construction needs.
A very nice set that we have here. A very nice set that we have here. The young ladies ram now go ahead and come and win. I love this one from a pattern aspect. The length of the extension still being shallow in terms of her blade, getting deeper back. Do I wish she had a shot more growth and extension? Absolutely, but a very nice unit to go ahead and win. The young ladies now go ahead and come in second. I love the length and femininity this one has to her front 1/3, how round she is in terms of her lower leg. Just for me, she's a shot frailer at the ground. She gets me a notch plainer from the side, but a very nice pair. Let's go ahead and give these exhibitors a round of applause.
Yearling ewes. Yearling ewes, please. Oh, no yearlings, so just age.
A very nice pair of age shoes that the two individuals have. The young ladies do now go out and come and win. One I love in terms of some mass and dimension. You truly study her in terms of the top, right behind her shoulder. She's wide and dimensional there. Big and bold in terms of her rack, and still wide and dimensional out to her hip. A very nice unit to go ahead and win. If I could change her, I'd like to refine her about her features ever so slightly. Length her out up front, and that's where the U in second actually holds the advantage there. She's long and extends to her front 1/3. She's shallower in terms of her blade. She still gets progressively deeper back. Just for me, I'd like to clean her up in terms of her hip-loin junction, give her a shot more natural dimension throughout, but a very nice pair of ewes. Let's go ahead and give these exhibitors a big round of applause. This will also be your champion pennant too. Congratulations to you, young ladies. Again, although a small division, a very, very good division. Again, a lot of differences when you get them out here. Just talking about our first places real quick, just so you guys see what I'm seeing. The young lady out in the first division, the one I really liked in terms of some length and extension, how current she is in terms of her body shape, her pattern. When you bring out the first out of the second division, again, you talk about that one in terms of how much mass and dimension she has. Again, one for me as you start to study her, maybe she's just pushing a shot more condition today, but a very, very nice set. Let's give these exhibitors a big round of applause, and I'll go shake the hands of your champion in reserve.
Briley Huggins, grand champion. Hayden Huggins, reserve champion. Okay, we got one aged ram. Bring your ram in.
Schooler, let's get growing. Your partner for grain and feed, merchandising, marketing, storage, and logistics.
So I had to ask the young lady if the age ram out here just came off the mountain doing his job, and she said absolutely. And I'm not surprised, but again, for an age ram like this to have so much mass, so much power, so much body, and still tie it all together, especially after a long breeding season, is very, very impressive. Let's give this exhibitor a big round of applause. A very nice flock that that these exhibitors have out here. Again, for me, we're looking in terms of some differences. We're looking in terms of some similarities. Again, you can tell they're adding some more shape and dimension with the ram that they have out there, but still keep them moderate enough. Again, a high quality set. Let's give these exhibitors a big round of applause.
Okay, we certainly want to thank Bill Dallas for...
Golden Spike Power Sports is still family owned and operated, serving the Bear River community since 1947. We're here to take care of all your power sport needs, located right on Main Street. Come and check us out and experience the difference.
Tree Mountain City, creating a safe and welcoming community where neighbors feel connected to each other and enjoy life.
On behalf of Utah Seed, congratulations to all who participated in the Box Elder County Fair Junior Livestock Auction. Well done! We also want to thank the families, 4-H clubs, farmers, and ranchers who supported these participants in preparing this year's entries. All of us, farmers, ranchers, and Utah Seed are involved in feeding America. Whether you need alfalfa, seed, dryland pasture, cover crops, or 3-way grain mixes, we are here to help with the right products and right information for your needs.
Get the resources and quality of a big school education and the support of a smaller school at Utah State University, Brigham City. Student success is our top priority. We offer over 120 degrees, certificates, and programs, plus on-campus childcare to empower students and their families. A Utah State education is affordable too, thanks to competitive tuition and tons of scholarship opportunities. Visit statewide.usu.edu to learn more about becoming an Aggie in Brigham City or Tremonton.
In the Valley, hard work isn't just a tradition, it's a way of life. That's why folks trust Valley Implement to keep things running strong. We carry trusted names like Case IH, Coyote, and Bobcat, brands built to work as hard as you do. Whether you're moving dirt, cutting hay, or working the land, we've got you covered.
At Valley Implement, we're grateful for this opportunity, and it's our privilege to support the youth of Box Elder County.
A little over 10,000 years ago, mankind first domesticated cattle. At this exact same time, cattle domesticated us. They give us their milk, their meat, their hides. We give them sustenance and care. And while they may live in pens and fields, farmers and ranchers are just as tied to the land. Our two species have worked together and taken care of each other for centuries. Our relationship is ancient and deep. The bond between us is not a yoke, it's a commitment. A 10,000-year-old promise to provide for our cattle as they provide for us. Zoetis is born of that bond. We are today's advanced answer to that ancient pact. Every minute of every hour, in countless ways, we help make the bond stronger, healthier, more robust. We help make it unbreakable. We are humankind for cattle kind. We are born of the bond.
This year is a special one as we celebrate 100 years of the Box Elder County Fair and Golden Spike Rodeo. Thanks to all those who make the fair possible, to all the supporters and hardworking kids. We sure do love the Box Elder County Fair.